Dear students, Assalamu alaikum. Now the next topic of this chapter is the main arteries of the body. Okay, what are the main arteries which are supplying blood to the body? Already you know that arteries arteries are the vessels which take blood away from the heart. So the main two arteries you already know. From heart, the artery which is taking blood away is, you already know, one is the artery, so that is pulmonary arch. You already know this one, and it is going dividing into pulmonary veins, and both are going to the lungs of right and left side. Okay, second main vessel which is moving away is called aorta. Aorta is the largest vessel which is moving out from the left side of the heart. It is containing oxygenated blood and it is supplying blood to the whole body. Okay, so what are the main arteries which are moving away from the this aorta? So first of all, here you can see the main artery which is taking blood to the brain or the head region. It is called carotid artery. Okay, then this one is the jugular artery. Again, here will be the jugular artery which take blood to the head region. So this main is carotid artery. So even you can see here, along with the artery, the bluish color vein is present. So where artery is going from the same area, you already know artery divide into arterioles and capillaries. Capillaries combine and they make venules and veins. So through these blue veins, blood will be coming back to the heart. Okay, first of all we'll discuss arteries, then veins. So from aorta, here the carotid artery will supply blood to the tissues and muscles of the heart, tissues and muscles of the head and neck region. Then from here you can see another artery is going to the arm region, that is called subclavian arteries. These right and left subclavian arteries, these are supplying blood to both forelimbs, or you can say arms. Okay, then this aorta make a turn. You can see U-shaped turn is here, and it moves and it move along with the vertebral column, and it comes to the lower part of the body. So this is called dorsal aorta, and this dorsal aorta supply first of all blood to the liver region. So artery which is supplying blood to the liver region is called hepatic artery. Okay, so then this hepatic artery, then after that it comes here, it is supplying blood to the digestive tract through mesenteric artery. Here you can see mesenteric artery. Then supply blood to the kidneys of both sides, so it is called renal artery. Renal artery supply blood to the kidneys. Then to the it divides into two arteries into the legs, and these arteries are called iliac arteries. Okay, so these are the main arteries which are supplying blood to the whole body. Okay, now main veins which are bringing blood back to the heart. Okay, here you can see from the head region these blue veins which are coming. This is one is called jugular vein. It is bringing blood back from the head region, neck region. Okay, then these are coming from the upper side, and again you can see this from the arm region, as subclavian artery was supplying blood to these regions. So from here subclavian vein is bringing blood back. These are combining and making the superior vena cava, and they are bringing the blood back to the heart. Okay, then you already know two very important veins which are coming from the lungs, and they are bringing oxygenated blood. And I already told you that pulmonary veins are the only vein which are coming in the lungs and bringing oxygenated blood which is distributed to the whole body. So pulmonary veins are coming from the lungs, taking oxygenated blood with them, and they bring blood back to the left side of the heart, from left auricle to ventricle, and from ventricle to aorta, and through which it is supplying blood. Okay, then you can see from the lower region, from here, from the leg region, again, as iliac arteries were supplying blood, so iliac vein they are coming and bringing the blood, and they are combining here with the renal veins from the kidneys. Then they come here to the liver and they form a hepatic portal vein. Okay, from here they break down into the liver. From liver again a vein start which is called hepatic vein, and all these mesenteric veins these combine, and ultimately they make inferior vena cava, and they are enter into the right side of the heart. They bring the deoxygenated blood to the tissues and muscles of the heart. So these are the main arteries and veins which are supplying blood to the whole body, giving blood to the whole body and bringing blood back from the whole body into the heart. Okay, now one more and important thing is how transfer of material occur between the capillaries and the tissues. As in many diagram I have already explained you that what happens, so I can even use that page to explain you. I told you that artery, for example, you can say this one is the aorta. Aorta divide into smaller arteries, which divide into smaller arterioles. Arterioles divided into capillaries, and at this capillary level capillaries are very thin, one cell thick. So colorless liquid comes out. That colorless liquid is called intercellular fluid or interstitial fluid. So it moists the surface of the cell, and from here oxygen and food will go to the cell, and from here carbon dioxide and urea will come back. So in this way the nutrient and material transfer between the capillaries and between the tissues. Okay, so again I can show you from here. So I can tell you here in this diagram that here you can see this one is the, they have shown you the blood capillary. Here you can see the wall of the capillary, one cell thick, mean very thin. So from here colorless liquid is coming out, and red blood cells, they will never come out. They sometimes make a bell shape or they squeeze, and they will stay into these capillaries. They move in a single film. But white blood cells, they can squeeze, they can come out, even they can kill the germs or any virus bacteria if it is located here. Okay, so this colorless liquid is here, which is from, you can say from plasma it is coming, and it is it will moist the surface of these cells, and from here the food and oxygen will come into these cells. From here the excretory product, mean carbon dioxide or urea, will move back to these. In this way exchange take place between the capillaries and the cells. Okay, now the last topic of this chapter is the lymph and lymphatic system. Okay, what is this lymph and lymphatic system? So as here you can see in this diagram, as I told you that colorless liquid come out from these capillaries, and these are the cells or the tissues which are shown here. So this colorless liquid which comes out from here, so as you already know, the number of capillary, as the artery divide into small arterioles and that divide into the capillaries, their diameter increase too much, their number increase too much, pressure decreases very much here. So due to which blood supply or the blood flow is very slow. So the reason for this slow pressure or less pressure is that exchange of material can easily take place between the capillaries and the cells. Secondly, as the pressure is very less, so this liquid which comes out, some of this liquid will go back to the capillaries but remaining left here between the tissues. So what happens, this will go into another type of vessels, and these vessels are called lymph vessels, and they make a system of vessels which is called lymphatic system. Okay, so this lymphatic system, it is an accessory or helpful drainage system, and it will collect this liquid and it will bring this liquid to the subclavian vein. So again at subclavian region, this liquid, colorless liquid, will again enter into the bloodstream. Okay, so in this way this lymphatic system, if you have attended my all lectures, so I even told you that in these in this lymphatic system lymph nodes are also present, which which make different lymphocytes, and they kill different types of viruses, bacteria. And secondly, these lymph are also for the transport of fatty material in the body. So this lymphatic system is performing many role. It is an accessory drainage system. It is returning that excessive liquid to the venous blood. It is transporting fats. It is forming lymphocytes in the lymph nodes, which also helping in the defense of the body. Okay, in this way our transport system is helping our body in defending, and it is performing many role. If there is any problem, if there is any confusion, you can ask. Okay bete, Allah Hafiz.